Okay, I think we're live now. You guys see if you can get in onto it on your phone. This is the problem we had when we were in Thingabub. Let's see. So I'm gonna go me, live. No. Nobody's waiting, nobody's sitting here. Oh, there's Stephanie.
Barb.
And Barb. Hi, can you hear us? We're having a little technical difficulties.
It's called
Just be quiet. I couldn't figure out how to hook this up.
Here, I'll get the curtains.
Yes, Stephanie says they can hear us. Hi, Jeannie. Hi. Just give us a minute or two here. For some reason, if I turn this the other way, it's not going to let me do that. That's my iPad. I'd rather be on my phone with it. Okay, I'll pull this back. Bear with us, people. We just got here. And did you find us?
Yeah, here we are.
Where did you find us?
On Idiot Quilter.
Oh. Okay, so I gotta go search. Okay. Well, I'm not picking us up. Why not?
Look up the Idiot Quilter.
I just did. Why can't I find us? This is being very frustrating. Everything went fine today getting here until we stopped to get gas. Then we lost our directions on Walter's connection because I wanted to connect to mine. And so just bear with us for a minute. I'm still trying to... Why can't I find it online?
Are you looking up your Idiot Quilter?
I did.
Here, see, look at. Here, there, look at. See that? That's what you're...
Yeah, well, that didn't come up on mine.
There, see, I got it now. Okay, I got all the stuff on it.
Okay, mine is still not coming up. No, I'm not getting...
Drop your kitchen scraps
Oh,
in
why don't
here
you just
instead of
forget
here,
it?
and
You
you'll
got it
never have to
here.
deal with nasty trash. Plus, it keeps food out of landfills.
Wait a
This
minute.
is Mill, and it's truly the kitchen
Okay.
bin of the
I
future.
don't want this. I want that off of there. Well, we'll do it from yours because I don't know why I'm not connecting through that. Who knows? Whatever. Hi, everybody. Yeah. Okay. This portrait mode. I don't know why the iPad wants to do that for a live. Anyway, so we're kind of cut off and cut in. Okay. We're looking at another screen over here so we can see the comments. All right. What's going on? Let's see who is here. I'm assuming everybody can hear us. Stephanie said you could. So, of course, you don't have any volume on here to...
Hello?
Did we
Hello,
just-
Walt.
Oh, get Suri off. Suri exit.
Now you just...
I can't help with that.
No, it's not on.
How do you get Suri off?
Siri, shut up.
Suri exit.
To close an app,
Will you
swipe up from the
fool
bottom
around
to the
with
middle of the
stuff?
screen and hold
Oh,
until
now
you
my
reach the app
phone's
switcher.
talking to me.
Then swipe up on the app.
You just turned it off. That's what you did. You turned it off by pushing the top button.
Well, Suri's been giving us a hell of a lot of problems today.
Okay, so you pushed the button so when you turn the volume up, but
No, I didn't turn up the volume. I hit the wrong button for it. I want to hear if we can hear us.
So we can see.
Yeah, we can.
comments.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go on with this before we kill each other over it all. All right. So what's everybody saying here? Okay. Barb's here. Hi, Barb and Stephanie and Liz and Karen and Michelle and Jeannie and Jean and did I say Michelle? Michelle, Jan, Heather, Emma's here, Colleen is here, Ivy, Liz. I'm seeing a few names I don't see that often. So I don't know if this is the first time for some of you to be here. This is not usually how our lives go. Okay, I just want you to know that. Jen, I think I said Michelle. Pat is here, Pace, Sue, Andy, Donna, Clarissa, Inez, Gloria, Jean E, and I don't know how many Michelles we have, but it looks like we have about 5,000. So hello to all the Michelles that are here. Okay, Michelle saying, what part of Ohio? Well, Michelle, we are in Berlin, Ohio, which is a principally an Amish community. And we are here because the hotel we're staying in is the Berlin Grand Hotel. Very new hotel, very nice. We just got into the room just before we went on live here. We were scrambling to try and get it as close to the time we usually do it. Didn't have any luck with that. Technology was letting us down a little bit, but okay, we're all right now.
So was Steve's brain.
Yeah, and so is Walter's brain, because we were out in the car, and Walter says, after I'm loaded up with 3 bags on me, and you already go, have you got the key for the room? And I went, no, you have the key for the room. Oh, I left it in the car. Okay, sorry. Anyways, we're in the Berlin Grand Hotel, as I said, in lovely downtown Berlin. Berlin is not a very big place. We have watched some YouTube videos about all of this, and to check it out to see, I'm trying to figure out which one to look at here. Maybe if I did this. No, cut you out.
That's okay.
Yeah, well, there, okay. Anyways, what are you doing now?
I'll move over so that I'm a little closer to you. That way it's.
Ew,
Yeah, I know.
you're sitting close to me. Ew,
Oh,
ew.
okay.
Don't touch me. Ew, don't want you to touch me. All right, so I'm sorry, and we're not even drinking because we're going to go get pizza later. And we got to drive to this pizza place. Walter says it says on the thing it's a 10-minute walk, but 3 minutes by car, but it looks like it's a bit of a hoof. And it's very hilly here, we're finding, very hilly. As we passed a few buggies, quite a few buggies actually, with all the Amish in them. And anyways, okay, so we're staying at this hotel, and I've already checked out the facilities for next spring, because next spring, Stephanie's retreat in the spring, which I don't know if there's any spots left or not. I think it may be sold out, but Stephanie can tell us on here. And Stephanie says cooties. Yeah. Ooh, cooties. And
Did we fly?
did we fly?
Yeah, my wings don't work.
We drove down. We're only 6 hours away, basically. It's in Ohio. We're in Ontario. We're on the east side of Toronto, east of the city. And so, yeah, it took about 6 hours. We drove down through Niagara Falls. We crossed over at Fort Erie at the Peace Bridge. And yeah, it was relatively clear sailing. I mean, we had a bit of a holdup at the border, but we expected that. But it wasn't that bad. We only waited, what, maybe 20 minutes?
Yeah.
I guess that was pretty good. And away we went. The guy says, so, where are you going? We said,
Berlin, and it kind of looked like, why would you go there?
yeah, they kind of gave us that. He said, what's your reason for going there? And we said, just a holiday and to visit a friend. That friend is Stephanie, even though she's not in Berlin, of course. And he said, okay. And he was cute. Yeah, he was cute. Oh, officer. But anyways, so yeah, so this is the place where Stephanie's having her spring retreat. As I mentioned before, I'm all over the place because I don't have my script, my bullet points. And I said to the lady, okay, we get here. It's very nice. It's busy here in this hotel as well. And we go up to the desk to register and everything. We had a reservation, of course. And Walter had to pull out everything except his firstborn. Didn't have one of those for ID, car, make of car, all that. She didn't want the license though. That was weird. She said that, but just
Probably
the color.
because most people don't remember their license.
I don't know. And then she needed a telephone number. Okay. I have a telephone number because we got eSIMs for our phones before we left, a few days before we left. I activated mine this morning. Walter, though, had played with his, and we're not sure what it's going to do. He has to play with it further because he did something wrong. He's very impatient. He pushes all the buttons at once. But anyways, I said to her, well, I'll have to give you my phone number. I said, because we're Canadian. I said, and our phones don't work here unless we have SIM cards. And we have SIM cards, and here's the number for the SIM card. She says, that was fine. She was a funny lady at the desk. Kind of the picture of passive aggressive. She didn't greet us very nicely when we walked into the place. Yeah, come here. Okay, we're here. We're at the desk. And then, okay, I need you, Walter says, I have a reservation. I need picture ID and I need a credit card. Okay. Then when I said to her about the phone, I said, well, we're from Canada. She sort of smiled, okay. And then it's just, you're in room 329. Go out the door, move the car around the other side, go up the stairs. Oh, and there's an elevator it was like she spun her head both ways. And I said to her, okay, I said, by the way, I said, I will be coming here in the spring. I said for a quilting retreat, and I'm a presenter at that. And I'm just wondering if, is Susie here? We were told she is sort of the event coordinator, whatever. No, it's the weekend. She doesn't work weekends. Well, okay, I understand that. We're here for a couple of nights, okay? Oh, she'll be in tomorrow at 9:00. But anyways, we've seen where the room is because we had to pass it to get to our room, and there was a quilting thing going on in there already in that room, and it's great. Any of you that are coming to that retreat, it's a great room. So that's all I needed to know. I just wanted to see the size, and I was told that there was a big television set there, and I may speak to Susie if I get a chance to see her maybe tomorrow or something and just ask her about hookups for the TV, because if I have the technology, I will use it. So anyways, but it's a nice place. So if you're coming to the spring retreat, you're not going to be disappointed, at least in your accommodation and everything. Now, it comes with brekkie, and she told us, yeah, breakfast in the morning between 8 and 10. You can go just across over there, and that's where it'll be served. I don't know. She's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, or Mrs. Hyde, whichever in the whole thing. But anyways, we are here. So what are people asking, saying? What are they doing? Let's see. Back up a bit. Are you monitoring this?
I'm looking at it.
You're not helping. You're here. Hello from Missouri. Hi. We can hear you great. Can see you great. New location, yes, M. Colleen wants to know, how was the drive down to Ohio? I think I already mentioned that, but just again, it was fine.
It was fine.
No problems. Michelle says, which room are you in? Why are you asking?
We won't give that out.
We're not giving that out. No, sorry. Pat says, hey, you two, good info about surgery. So sorry you are lost and do not know where you are.
Huh?
I was lost on finding where my should be seeing on my internet things. That's what I meant, Pat. We're not lost. We know exactly where we are. But we were lost technologically for a moment. But we're okay now.
Steve was having a hard time getting.
I'm flustered. I was flustered. Okay. I don't like to be late with these things when I said that we're going to do them. And this is not the way I wanted my technology to work right now. It's working. Okay. It's fine, but it's not the way I want it to work. So I will work on that, and it'll be fine for the next time we happen to go live, which we don't know when that's going to be. We might do a live from Stephanie's. That's not till Wednesday coming up. we'll see about that. But we'll have the technology worked out by then. I mean, see, we're using, I've got 3 devices sitting here in front of me. There's 2 iPads. One of them we're looking at the chat on one iPad, Walter's. We're making the video connection through my iPad, which is in portrait mode, not in landscape, which is what I'm used to. But for some reason, that's what the iPad wanted to do. And then I have my cell phone over here, which I was going to hook into it, but wasn't successful with that. So yeah, I'm settling down. Let's see what other people are saying here. Yep, temperamental little bugger for sure. Barb says Steve needs a beer. Oh yes, Barb, I do, but we're not because we got to drive. So, see, Gloria. Did I say hello to Gloria? I think I did. Melissa, I'm not sure if I said hello to her or not. But I am now. Thanks, Philippa. Yep. Cooties. Yeah, we talked about those. Oh, and Clarissa says, maybe you should have a shot of your favorite. You guys are little. Are you talking about the orientation? What you're seeing, yes. It's not in our usual wide format. It's done like it's because of the iPad we're shooting on right now is doing this. And I don't know why. I think that's what you probably meant. Michelle says the Amish have fantastic fabric. Well, we're going to find out because we're doing the next 2 days. We're going to a bunch of different places, quilt stores, maybe a few other places. Stephanie gave us a list of places so we could go to. So we're going to do that tomorrow and Tuesday. So Clarissa says, what is the theme of the retreat? Well, I think I have to let Stephanie answer that. So Stephanie, is there a theme?
Quilting.
Yeah, it's quilting. I'll let Stephanie answer that. Yeah, Susie's very friendly. Stephanie says, so ask for her. Okay, I will do that. This is interesting. Nightbot came up. I didn't even tune into Nightbot. I thought I had to be tuned into that front. Maybe not. Okay, it doesn't matter. Michelle says maybe she is PMSing. Oh, you mean the one at the desk? Maybe.
Maybe.
Although
I think she might be a little. They looked like they were pretty busy. So it could be she was just getting a
little flustered or whatever. I don't know. Kat's here. Hi, Kat. Don't answer that. I don't know what you mean, Kat. I don't see what you mean. Don't answer that. Barb says they're room 666. Yeah, true. What quilting fabric are you looking forward to using soon? I have no idea. I just signed up for Stephanie's Sew Along that starts on August the 18th. And she has a beautiful pattern and that can be made into either using Christmas fabrics or, you know, whatever other fabrics you want to use. And I was looking through my stash before we left this morning. I found some interesting things I forgot that I had that are a little unusual that would make it kind of a Christmassy quilt, but not in traditional colors and that, but I don't know if I'm going to go with that. I'm going to see what I find when I'm here. If I see something that I really like for that one, then I will probably pick that up. But generally speaking, when I go fabric shopping, it's what grabs me. I don't necessarily have a plan for it. I just buy it. Michelle says, I didn't realize you were in a hotel. The room did not look like your normal room. Oh, I see what you mean, Michelle. Yeah, we're in a hotel room. It's definitely not
a hotel in Berlin, Ohio.
Yeah. Kat says, check out StreamYard. Why, Kat? We use YouTube Live and we use OBS at home and everything. It isn't, I've done this before, lives. I'm just a little flustered today. Things weren't working right. I have to go back and review it, but I'm not going to switch over to StreamYard because why learn another platform? The ones that we use at home work perfectly all right.
Yeah, we're not at home.
We're not at home. We can't do this. Yeah. We're not using our usual equipment. I don't have my laptop with me, and I don't have my OBS program and my Stream Deck and everything like that with it. So that's why it's like this. Thanks for the suggestion. No thanks. Katie is here. Yeah, we realize this. Okay, you guys are all kind of a little anal today, aren't you, about it? We're in a hotel. We are how many kilometers away from home? 600?
650.
We just got in the door of our hotel room. We have 2 iPods and 2 cell phones. That's what we're using. Okay, it's a little tricky to connect to YouTube Live. Also, I'm noticing we're buffering. That is, we're on the hotel's Wi-Fi system. So we'll see how that works out. So this is why everything is different today. Okay, guys? It's not what you're used to. It's not what we're used to either. But we'll make it through. We're doing okay. We're connected to you right now. So that's okay. No, Sealy, what part of we just arrived in Berlin do you not understand?
Yeah, like we got here and we got here before we checked in the hotel at 3:45.
Yeah.
Okay, and Steve had a little bit of trouble getting onto YouTube, so, and they got flustered doing that, and we ended up in portrait mode, and that's basically it. So it's basically something last minute. We just got here. We just got checked in.
Yeah.
We haven't had any lunch.
We haven't had anything to eat today at all. So I might be a little cranky. I might be a little, what do they call that? Hungry.
Yeah, we drove straight through.
Yeah.
6 hours straight through. We stopped for a minute to stretch and eat.
So anyway, no, I have not had a chance to look for spray cheese. I see Stephanie says, Sealy, I got the spray cheese ready for him. So, I don't know if I need to get any more. Stephanie said she was going to pick me up some, so that's good as well. But yeah, we haven't done any shopping, nothing. And by the way, Berlin rolls up its streets at 5 p.m, as most things in Berlin are not open on Sundays. We knew that before we got here. And we're not close to anything civilized.
Well,
Millersburg, yeah.
But that's not that far away. But we're kind of done driving today. So
Yeah. I mean, tonight's going to be, we're going to go to this pizza place, have salad, pizza, whatever. It depends on what Walter will eat because, he's on this
I
restricted
think we
diet.
should just pick up a pizza and bring it back here.
Okay, whatever. That would be fine by me too. So yeah, that's what we're going to do after this is all over. And we brought some wine with us and we'll have some wine, and I may play around with this technology just to familiarize myself with what I did that got me where I am right now and see if I can do something better with it. I will be posting videos. They won't be lives. I may do, like I said, there may do another live when we get to Stephanie's or something like that. I don't know if we'll do any more lives in the next 2 days while we're here. Probably not. But I will post videos from what we do each day. And those I don't have to worry about hooking up for live and everything. I just need to upload them, and that I think I can manage. Okay. Oh, Kat says, I said don't answer the question about what room number. Oh, okay. Okay, things aren't coming up in that order on here. There is a big delay. There is a big delay to what we're seeing and what you are hearing between the two. I'm finding with this more so than there usually is, but that has to do with probably their internet service here. Charlotte's here. Hi, Charlotte. Oh, Michelle says it's a full moon too. Yeah, well, that could do it. You don't need anything else. We can hear and see you fine. You are away from home and people need to chill about that. Exactly. Thank you, Stephanie. Glad you caught us live too, Judy. M says I can hear and see you both fine over in Asia. Well, that's good to know, M. Lynn's here. Hi, Lynn. And Colleen says you're coming through fine. Seeing you is such a relief from house cleaning. Oh, okay. Everybody thinks fine. Yeah, I am, Marilyn. And hi, Marilyn. Hangry, that's it, hangry.
Actually, I don't have too bad.
Well, that's because you eat like a bird, like nothing every day. Walter had a couple of sugar-free Werthers in the car. He's full. Russ is here. Hi, Russ. Grab some fruit too. Any other fruit you want me to
Yeah, I
grab?
think I think the pizza place doesn't have anything healthy.
Yeah, probably not. No. Yeah, Sue says I'll be happy with my spray cheese and A1 sauce. Yes, that's for sure, Sue. Well, you're welcome, Celie. It just wouldn't be Sunday, would it, if we didn't do a live? Hi, Patsy. Stephanie's answered the question about the theme. She said it's quilting. We do 3 or 4 projects, so no theme, as there are a few different teachers. Yep. Okay. And did you miss the flood in Toronto? Yeah, we did.
We did drive through it.
We did drive through
We
it.
were visiting friends in Toronto at that day,
Mhm.
but we left earlier in the day, and we were in the spot of Toronto that had flood.
Yeah. The bottom of there's only one main road that goes into Toronto, to downtown Toronto, and it's called the Don Valley. The Don Valley Parkway is also people refer to as the Don Valley parking lot, because it's always bumper to bumper, no matter what time of the day or what day of the week you're on it. And usually it's under construction as well. But if it rains like it did, and that doesn't happen very often to rain that much in a short period of time, the bottom of the Don Valley floods because it's right next to the Don Valley, the Don River. And the Don River is not a big river, but it floods very easily, and it does this on a regular basis when there's bad storms and you can't drive through it. A few bright people tried to, and their cars were floating. And then fire department had to come out and rescue them.
And
from
it
that.
floods suddenly.
Yeah, it floods suddenly and very
And
quickly.
it's happened over and over and over again, but Toronto has never done anything to rectify the situation.
Yeah, they've never fixed it at all, and they didn't even. Then they were playing the blame game because no one shut down the Don Valley, so that's why those people got trapped. They know this is going to happen. It isn't a new thing, and because nobody knew whose department was responsible for that. Toronto is a broken city. It really is under there. So, but we missed that because we left pretty much around 9 o'clock in the morning.
And the area we were on the Don Valley Parkway that day, but the area that we were in was above where the flooding occurs.
Yeah.
It's a higher ground.
So, yeah. Although when we went into Toronto the day before, it was raining, it had stopped. We decided we'd go for a little walk with our friends. Our friends live right downtown Toronto. We went out right down on Yonge Street, main drag, whole bit. We weren't out there more than 5 minutes. It just opened, the skies just opened up, and we looked like drowned rats. We didn't have an umbrella or anything like that. We were absolutely soaked. We get back to their condo, and thank goodness I brought extra clothes because ours were soaked with it. So yeah, so we spent the rest of the afternoon drinking wine. Wasn't a horrible thing. But anyways, yeah, so that was our experience with the little flood, but it basically crippled Toronto. But Toronto is a Canadian city. Weather happens. If it snows and there's a big snowstorm, the damn city shuts down. No other place in Canada shuts down during a snowstorm. Only Toronto. Many years ago, one of the mayors called out the military to clear the streets of Toronto during a really bad snowstorm. It's Canada. We have snow. It happens. Like, that's how useless Toronto is as a city. And it's almost an embarrassment to the rest of the country. Well, the rest of the country laughs at Toronto. There's no two ways about it. It's the biggest city in Canada. It is the financial center of Canada. That's one reason why all the other provinces hate Toronto's guts. And
they can't manage their money properly.
It's the capital of our province.
Get tons and tons of property tax money in that, and they can't figure out how to use it effectively.
And now they're saying that this storm is going to cost, they seem to have one figure for everything in Toronto, $1 billion. All I can think of is...
Well, if they had proactively fixed the problem in the first place and spent the money for that, they wouldn't be in the situation of this being.
No, they're just a broken city. So now they're estimating the cost for the damage that was done by the storm and everything upwards to $1 billion. But every time you turn on the TV and the news and there's something that's costing Toronto money, it's always $1 billion. It's like, what's his face in, with Mini Me? What was that? Mike
Yeah, but
Myers.
Philip, Vancouver doesn't get much snow
No,
normally.
normally.
It shuts down when it gets snow because it's not used to getting snow. Toronto shuts down and it's used to getting snow. The problem is that they, instead of having government run snow cleaners now, they think it's cheaper to outsource it and yeah, it was the first year they did it, but
Yeah.
now it's too expensive.
Yeah. So it's just, if you're planning a trip to Toronto, I wouldn't. I really, honestly and truly wouldn't, because everything is under construction and it's all the time. The public transportation is either broken or can't handle the capacity. It is hellhole.
They've got they've got a new line. Was it the Crosstown?
Yeah, the crosstown's not finished yet.
Yeah, and it's past. It's like 5 years out past its
5 is like 8.
8 years past when it was supposed to open.
Yeah, and it's still not done. It's just a nightmare to get anywhere in Toronto. We have a commuter train, so if you decide you want to stay out in the suburbs and take the commuter train, you take your chances on it too, whether or not it's running properly with it. It is a broken city. The crime rate has gone up in Toronto over the last few years. There are guns in Toronto, and in spite of the laws we have, which don't seem to deter criminals in Canada anymore, it's like getting a gun into Canada is easy, not a problem. Just show it to them as you go across the border and go, yeah, I'm bringing in a gun, no problem. So yeah, I don't think it's a great experience for tourists anymore, and it's expensive.
And Canada's also the world leader in car theft.
Yeah. So not selling Toronto for you. Go to Vancouver, and then you can meet up with all the druggies that are there. Or the East Coast is lovely. They roll up the streets at 6 o'clock at night, but it's beautiful. It's very picturesque, and the people are nice there as well. A lot less crime, too. Go to Quebec City if you want that old world charm. Just depends on their moods whether they're going to speak English to you or not. You never know. It fluctuates. So yeah, I'm really not selling this country, am I? Let's go back to Australia.
It has its moments.
Yeah. So let's see here. Phyllis says, Phyllis has finally caught a live stream, even though I've been watching for years. By the way, I can tell you both lost weight. Nice. She's our new best friend. We like you a lot. You two like Dixon Myers, huh? I don't understand the reference.
Where's
Right here, Mr. Jisk. You two like Dixon Myers, huh?
who's Mr.
I
Jisk?
I don't know. I don't know who Mr. Jisk is either. Mr. Jisk. Yeah, we'll be watching him. We may have to.
Is that a joke?
I don't-
Dick and Dixon.
I wouldn't even try to read anything into it. I don't know. Maybe Mr. Jisk would like to explain. Maybe spell checker got up onto you. I don't know. Or maybe Mr. Jisk.
Dixon, my ass.
Okay, let's get rid of him. Okay, Mr. Yisk is gone. We figured out what he was trying to say. Clarissa says, maybe the pizza place has vegetable-based pizza crust. I like cauliflower pizza crust.
No, they have they have no crust bowls. Where I looked them
Picture
up.
that.
I looked them up. They put all the stuff that goes on top of the pizza into a bowl. With no crust.
But
I don't know how that works.
I don't know how that works either. It's really not pizza then, is it? No. Yeah, and as you're right, everything does cripple Toronto. Candace is here. Hi, Candace. What? It snows in Canada? Who'd have thunk? Yeah, I know. Nikolai, somebody, Dr. Evil. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, Austin Powers. That's it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. And then Philippa says, yes, that's true, but the government decided to sell snow clearance machines. Oh, did they? That must have been about when you used to live there, Philippa.
Yeah, but the problem is that a lot of the governments don't have public employees doing the snow cleaning anymore. Now it's all outsourced to private companies.
Oh, wait, I think I understand what Philippa's saying here. That the government got rid of their snow clearance machines? Is that what you're saying, Philippa? Because I say, but the government decided to sell snow clearance machines. Okay, because I was thinking, when you said that, I was thinking, what, to the people?
Yeah.
Like little snow blowers? But I don't know. But I get it now. Pat says, please get things fixed as I may be moving up there. Pat, what do you mean you're moving up there? You're not leaving Kentucky. No. Chase is here. Hi, Chase. Yo, are you Canadian? Yo, Chase, we are Canadian. Yes. Barb says she's glad she lives in Calgary. Of course, you want to talk about snow. Calgary knows snow. MC, you support Trudeau? Why are you asking that question?
You're blaming Trudeau on the fact that we're having problems.
Oh, is that what we're saying? Yeah, I do blame Trudeau for some of the problems, but not the Ontario ones. The Ontario ones are provincial problems. We have a premier, and that's Ford, and yes, I blame it all on him. He's a jerk. But the city of Toronto, the province and the federal governments do not run the city of Toronto. They're run by the city of Toronto, town council, just like, any city, anywhere. You elect those people. And
that's not a federal thing.
No, that's not a federal or provincial thing. That is just Toronto's in the hole by a lot of money due to bad administration. They've taxed the people of Toronto to the hilt, to the point now people just want to move out of Toronto, and it's become a real problem. Like the traffic alone, they were having a meeting on the day of the rainstorm, which was kind of ironic because they showed it on the news. They had a special committee meeting to talk about what they were calling the gridlock crisis, or the traffic crisis. That's what they're calling it. Because as I told you, getting into Toronto, there's only one route for getting into downtown Toronto, basically. That's not like a highway. And it's bumper to bumper all the time. And it's horrible. And it's the one that floods. That's what we're talking about, that one flooding out. And Toronto just, they can't run anything. They have no money. They really are. So people are saying they're moving out to the burbs. And they're afraid there's going to be a mass exodus. And then that means that the infrastructure Toronto will have absolutely no money because they won't have a tax base if that happens. I mean, it's a big city. But, it's the way things go. Yeah, exactly, Michelle. Criminals don't obey the laws. No, but that's another problem we have in our country, which is a federal and provincial issue, is our court system. They put these guys on bail. They skip bail, and while they're skipping bail, they go ahead and
They go back
steal
and
a car
reoffend.
and kill somebody and whatnot. They found a dead body in our neighborhood. Didn't forget about that.
Yeah, earlier this week.
There's a park, not right directly on our street, but only a couple of streets over. There's a park, a little parkette kind of a thing, and there's a ravine.
Playground.
Yeah, playground for kids. And there's a little ravine down the creek, and they found a body. And we know nothing more about it because the news has been tight-lipped in our area about the whole thing. We don't know anything about what they were doing, but all we know is the body they found was dead. It was a dead body. So, and that's in our own neighborhood. Like, things are getting bad. And we don't even live in downtown Toronto. We live 40 miles east of it. So, let's see. Why are there so many car thefts? Because there's a lot of criminals.
Yeah, that there's a center of Canada. We have a poor control of exports at the ports, they don't what do you call it, control what goes in the containers and they get shipped out.
They don't inspect them. They inspect a few, but they don't inspect enough of them. And the criminals know that, and that's how they can get them out of the country.
Yeah, they shove cars in containers, and within 24 hours they get shipped out of the country.
Yeah. And we even have a few criminals here that they scratch off the VIN number, change it, and they sell it right here in our country.
And it ends up on dealership car lots.
Yeah. Our government
And they
has
don't.
been very inefficient.
There's been ineffective.
Ineffective, that's the word I want.
At curbing these criminals,
Yeah. So,
and it's organized crime that's doing it.
yeah. So that's what it is. And by the way, Chase says he's from Germany. You guys have a good day, I hope. I don't think we've ever had anybody on our channel, at least anybody
Are
that's
we getting a lot of are they getting through your filters on?
Oh, you know what's
Yeah.
happening?
Yeah.
Because Nightbot's there, but I didn't set up Nightbot. So I don't know why there's certain things in Nightbot happening here.
Because normally you have a filter that only subscribers can get through.
That's right. Oh, it's not Nightbot that does that. It's on here, and I didn't push a button for that in my hurry for it. That's
Oh.
why we're getting some of the other ones. I see that Stephanie deleted somebody's message. So
Yeah, so we're
We're
getting
getting-
other ones.
yeah. So let's see.
See, like this one.
Hello from out. Well, yeah, but that's.
Oh, okay.
But not a subscriber. Yeah. Okay, for some of you that got on today, it's simply because I didn't push the button that said you had to be a subscriber to get into the chat. And I don't really have a problem with that if you're here, if you're like a nice person, kind of a thing. The reason I usually hit that button is because we have had, and you saw that there's one I deleted on here, was making a stupid comment that was dirty. And that's what prevents that. So, you know, if you've ever tried to be in the chat before, but you weren't a subscriber to the channel, that's why. And today they'll go through, but you should subscribe. You should absolutely subscribe. Do you like, Drew says, do you like cider? Not big on it.
No, I won't. I don't like cider.
No, Walter didn't like it. I've had it a few times. Are you talking, I'm assuming you're talking about the alcoholic kind of ciders. Not just like plain ordinary everyday apple cider. I do like apple cider, but in small amounts. But no, the alcoholic ciders and things like that, they're a little sweet for me. Why do you ask, Drew? I know in this area you can probably get some non-alcoholic ciders that are probably interesting. Maggie's here. Yeah, well, I guess Maggie, you missed the first part of it. The day's been fine. It's been great. We had a little bit of a problem getting things connected today up here for the live, but it's okay now. No crust pizza? Who the hell wants that? That's what I say, Barb. It's not really pizza, is it? It's mush in a bowl. Oh, so Stephanie says that's a new thing in Ohio, no crust pizza. Really? That's interesting. Clarissa says no crust bowls, never heard of it. Good luck on the pizza.
Yeah.
I think we'll be getting the regular type of pizza. Kat says, I hope you two have fun quilting in Ohio. Oh, we will. We'll have lots of fun. And it says, come to Newfoundland. We'll show you how to get around in the snow. Yep, you guys would know for sure because you're pretty much buried in it. We do want to go to Newfoundland someday. I don't know when, but yeah, we've been to every province in the country except for Newfoundland. So we would like to go. MC, can't tell if you're happy with the current administration. No, we're not happy with the current administration. I liked Trudeau when he first took office,
Yeah,
and during COVID, I thought he did a good job. But lately, no, he's let the ball slip. He's giving far too much of our money to foreign powers for whatever reasons. Like, well, I know what the reasons are, but no. We've got homeless people on our streets everywhere across Canada. There's a bloody fly in here.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna kill it. Did you get it?
No.
No, not quick enough. Go away. Jeez, I got a Berlin fly in here. I know it's the one from Berlin. It came in on a horse and buggy. Anyways, yeah, it's probably a horse fly.
Yeah, and the other
horses-
thing is, and unfortunately, if there is an election, the alternative isn't any better. So.
No. it is definitely a case of picking the devil you know over the one you don't, and that kind of thing. Oh, Kim's here. Hi, Kim. Chase says only
Okay,
one
we're-
route. Wow, seen what?
Where Stephanie's deleting all kinds of stuff. Because we've got a whole lot of
Of crazies?
crazies.
Ugh.
Gorilla, something or another.
Oh, geez. Well, this won't be going for
Yeah.
the full time today, people.
Yeah, there's a
because-
lot of people on here that we don't know.
And Stephanie's working herself to death, getting rid of them.
Yeah, so we're answering questions of
Yeah.
people that are probably not our regulars.
So Chase says only one route. Wow, seems that would be annoying to deal with. It is. It's very annoying because the they want to put in a second route once many years ago, and it was going to go through a very affluent neighborhood of Toronto, and those people blocked it. So yeah.
And they've never tried another route.
I don't know, MC. I wouldn't go as far to say that most Canadians are not very happy with them. Most Canadians are not happy with any government, so it doesn't matter who it is. But isn't that the way of the world? At least here in North America, like look at the States. But we're not going to get into that today because we don't want to get into
This
politics.
is supposed to be quilting.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily
Yeah.
about quilting for this one, but yeah, bit dead body near a playground. NH, hi. Hi, NH. Michelle can see and hear us, okay. I think we established that before.
Lots of trolls.
Oh, we're getting lots. Stephanie's wrench knows how to use it. Okay. Lots of trolls, Stephanie. I've been silent for a bit here, and good job with that. As a mod for 2 channels, you're doing a good job. Yeah, thank goodness for Stephanie on that one. Yep, we can see your chats, Michelle. Why do you ask? I've been answering when you've made comments. Andy says, for Stephanie, Troll Patrol, right. Premium Rose Star, crustless pizza is popular. Yeah, so I'm gathering this is something we have never heard of. We don't have. I don't think we have that in our area yet.
There's nothing open in Berlin on
Sundays.
The pizza place is about the only place that's
Yeah.
available.
Yeah. Hi, Ingrid. Andy says she'd love to go to Labrador, Newfoundland, beautiful country. Yep. It's a bit of a chore to get there. You can fly, or if you want to take a car over with you, you can take a ferry, but you have to reserve spots on the ferry, and it's
Way in advance.
Way in advance, and it's overnight as well. And depending on the time of year you go, I hear that the weather can really play havoc with the ferry.
The ferry, a lot of people get seasick on the ferry because it's the water can be very rough.
Katie says vertical format live show in YouTube shorts pulls in lots of trolls, but we're not in shorts. This is not a short. This is on the regular channel. The only reason that it's in this format is, as I said, is
Maybe
because
it's a short.
equipment. Maybe it's what?
Maybe it is.
It
a
wouldn't be
short.
because the shorts are only 1 minute long.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So-
right, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. We'll live through this, no problem. Yeah, there's no rib joints in town. Yeah, we just explained that. Fast Eddie, have a good day, bros. Okay, thanks, Fast Eddie, whoever you are. Philip says, for sure you guys will have fun out and about in the quilt shops. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I will show you the hauls each day that I bring. And then, of course, the main event, though, is we're going to be with Stephanie. After, on Wednesday, we'll be with Stephanie. And we're going to help Stephanie get her brand new toy, her brand new Janome 550E embroidery machine all set up and working and whatnot. I'm looking forward to meeting her kids and meeting Keith face to face. I mean, I've met Keith online before, but this will be nice to meet them all. And I am sure I can terrorize your children to the nth degree. I'm especially looking forward to teasing Sarah because Sarah has a wicked sense of humor, and that just appeals to me with it. So Warner, I'm coming. She already thinks I'm weird, so may not be that far off. What's that one?
I think
Stephanie got it. Oh, sitting by Clint. Okay. And they're not in shorts, they are in pants. Oh, Barb's being funny. Haha. No, we actually are in shorts. I am. Walter's not. He's wearing because Walter's wearing his sexy sock today. his compression sock. And Russ says, Katie's comment about vertical video reminds me of that video, vertical video syndrome. I'm not even going to ask Russ what he means by that. You know, I'm not going there. He's not going to suck me down. Good luck. Nice try, Russ. Nice try. Sarah said, I heard that. Well, good, Sarah. Be ready, dear. I'm coming. Oh, I want one, Stephanie. Lucky. Okay. Prophecy. Oh, okay. That's another one. Do you guys like K-pop? Nope. Okay. So, and that one right now, we're old. We don't do K-pop. No. I like trance though. And we like electronic music. But K-pop, yeah, that's sort of like, you know, our version of boy bands. Here, you know, not much different with that. Okay, we're going to give Stephanie a rest here. And we need to get ourselves unpacked and oriented and down to the pizza place before they close up shop. So this is going to be a short one. Oh yeah, Philippa, no problem. We'll let you know we'll talk about them for sure. Be sure to watch next week's videos when they come out. And as I said, there may be a live at Stephanie's place, and hopefully we'll have less technical problems at that point as well. So everybody, thanks for joining us. Sorry that things were a bit of a frenzy today. Sorry about the a-holes that got on here. That's my fault. But yep. So we're going to enjoy Berlin, and we'll talk to you all later. See you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I don't know how to shut this down. Oh, it's this one. Okay.